Okay. Um, you hack your way. You hack your way through. It takes you probably a good 3 hours, and the light's just starting to go. And you come across the scene of a massacre. Clearly, small group of soldiers, probably kind of not quite sure why they sort of cut their way into here. There's signs of kind of wooden bowls and spoons, and so sort of clearly they'd been breaking their fast of some sort, whether at night or during the day. Some of them you notice don't have all their armor on. Some of their bedrolls are still out. And you'll notice that there's kind of a quite kind of acrid smell coming from the bodies. Something a bit funny about them, aside from obviously kind of the wounds, which are a mixture of sword wounds, quite not necessarily, some skill, but not necessarily what gets your attention. What gets your attention, though, more is the fact that you're pretty sure, looking at the complexion of some of these bodies, they have a kind of a quite dark hue to them, and some of them look to have been in some discomfort at the point at which they were stabbed. There's about maybe a dozen, maybe slightly less bodies here. All soldiers. Clearly.
Soldiers.
Professional or mercenaries or something. Professional looking.
Humans, right?
Yeah, humans. Different ilks of humans, but humans. All their armor, still there. All their weapons, still there. Yeah? All their equipment, still there. Yeah?
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, these guys have got some, decent. This isn't a bunch of militia. This is proper. These are, these dead humans. You think these dead humans? They had some proper equipment. This is not militia. Yeah, if you basically scavenged all their weapons and their armor, it's a tidy sum you'd get.
I think Sakel will approach further. It doesn't look like any sort of beast is laying here, right?
No, you're in the middle of this huge patch of brambles that you just spent just over 3 hours cutting a way into to get to where these bodies are, and looking around you. If you hadn't happened to be scouting near here, these bodies could have quite happily never been found where they are.
So Cal thinks this is one of the weirdest things he's ever seen.
It's odd.
He'll start looking through the bodies to see if there's any sort of identification, symbols and whatnot.
There most of the men you can see are wearing this kind of different parts of their kind of garb, are wearing a symbol of, I'm not sure what it is, those blades or wings, something like that. It's like a set of blades at different angles that if you look at it, yeah, it could look like wings, some sort, maybe. They're kind of in a bit of a hatchback.
So Cal will take one and put it in his pocket.
Hang on, whoa! These are iron wings.
Oh!
Oh wow! You
Ah, shit.
Make these are iron wings. You don't know whether you actually know any of the people lying dead here, but you're pretty sure now you're looking at them. These are 10 iron wings dead in the middle of nowhere.
What the hell? What in the hell? So Cal feels like he stumbled into the middle of a mystery. He makes a note of this. How many men? I'll count them up.
10.
And they look like they may have died of poisoning, possibly?
Possibly. I mean, all of them have got stab wounds on them. Mm-hmm. Some of which would have been fatal.
But, so they were set upon, maybe. Does it look like their bodies were moved here, or...
No.
Did they set up here?
It looks like it happened very quickly. Just the way, the way they're kind of... I mean, most of them are still sort of... some of them are still sort of sitting. So they didn't even get the opportunity to react properly to whatever happened. It must have happened really quick. Make a perception check and an intelligence check, please.
It's a pretty good intelligence check.
It is a pretty good intelligence check. One of them you think you recognize. Trying to think for a name now. Kramer, was it? Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Kramer.
He's got pretty decent rank, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah, he was. The reason you remember him is he was the second in command of the convoy that you joined. You've eaten with this man.
And now he's dead here.
Now he lies dead here. And he just has an expression of shock on his face.
The mystery deepens.
No sign of that strange weapon he had, though.
I wonder. Why would they have taken that, but none of the other items? Whew. Sakel thinks it's odd that the body of Kramer is missing his musket, but the others still have their weapons. Are there other ones with firearms?
No. No, I mean, there's swords, axes, shields, armor, crossbows, longbows, knives, all manner of other weapons. One's even got a spear. Quite a vicious looking spear, too. Got quite a curious head to it. And a crossguard. Pole armor of some sort.
So, let's see if Sakel can get the timeline straight. He headed in with Sergeant Kramer from, what is it, the west? The east?
Yeah, from the west.
From the west.
So he was allowed to go, yeah, so basically the ranger from the settlement got him passage on the convoy. And then he travelled from west to east, ending up where Hastus ended up. And during that journey, he would have met Kramer, because Kramer was second in command, and probably dealt with the ranger and Sakel being, Sakel joining the convoy. So yeah, Sakel definitely would have known it.
Right. But Sakel's trying to figure out when he could have died. So he joined up with Hyatt down in Miven, right?
Yeah.
And then Kramer could have died at any point.
Yeah. But these guys haven't been dead that long, you think? I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know, a week, maybe? Maybe?
So maybe this is some kind of weird betrayal or something stranger. He's trying to think what would cause these looks of shock, and the Iron Wings clearly had their pants down.
Yeah, I mean, these guys were utterly, utterly ambushed. And these are trained soldiers, so, you know. But
Something was off. So he'll I guess he'll collect identification, maybe some loose valuables.
Okay. You gonna search the bodies?
Yeah, he'll search them.
Okay.
And he'll just take his time, so he'll take a 20.
Okay.
Since now he's reasonably confident that there's going to be like some giant wolf that'll rush in here and try to kill him.
From what you can tell, nothing. So one thing you'll note, whatever food these soldiers were eating, the wildlife has eaten that. The wildlife has not eaten the bodies.
Yeah. It seems like there's some sort of toxicity. Just judging from the complexions and the... Have they decayed much?
Some. I mean, if you hadn't literally have wandered past here, they probably just would have decayed. And then the brambles would have overgrown them and no one would have had any idea.
This is completely fucked, is what Sakel's thinking. He's probably gonna have to tell his sister to start. Yeah. Classic Sakel response. Oh man, I better tell my sister.
Okay.
Yep. So he searches the bodies thoroughly.
Okay. You find... I'll IM you.
Alright. And after that, he'll turn back. Maybe lugging some stuff with him, depending on what he finds. He's got a very good strength score, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Do you take the armor and weapons, or as much as you can?
He'll definitely take the light stuff. And I think he will try and take as much as he can.
Tell me in weight what you think you could look to take.
Sakel could carry... He doesn't have much weight at all currently. So he thinks he could get away with a medium load. And right now he has 52 worth of stuff on him. So he could carry another 101 pounds without too much trouble. Well, with some trouble.
Okay.
Or he could go the whole 9 yards and carry his heavy weight. Because there's not much difference over land between medium and heavy. Besides maybe tiring out a little faster if you push yourself. So he can carry up to 178. Because he's a very strong elf. The armor's probably heavy, so he'll prioritize weapons.
Okay. Fine.
And he doesn't feel super good about touching their dead bodies a ton, because they might have some sort of contact poison on them. But they're weapons.
Yeah.
You'll just have to wear gloves.
Okay.
What a total mess.
It'll do until the mess comes around. Okay. You by the time you make your way back, Donovan can have another question if he wants one.
This question, would it come on the same day as he got there? Because he's been doing all these in the evening.
No, this will be on while he's on his way back.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
There was gonna be like a quick little thing the day before he gets through. Dample all the stuff that I sent you, the stuff that he would tell Haya. On top of that, he would, ask, do you know about a place called Vincent? I've never heard of this before.
Haya shakes her head.
Alright.
What is that, a nonsense word?
I asked for Hasistatelis, and that's the answer I got.
Oh. You don't suppose there's a connection between that and the trading post that was north of Serendipity?
It's possible. I don't really know much of the area. Wasn't even aware of a trade post up there.
Matthias said something about it.
I tend to zone out when he opens his mouth.
You shouldn't.
I really shouldn't.
Haya gives him like a chastising look. He has hands like a bear, but he's smart.
Yes, I just... He shrugs. Anyways, that was it for that day.